Heat production response. Humans are homeothermic animals. Under different environmental temperatures, the human body regulates its temperature through heat production and heat loss. On cold winter days outdoors, we shiver. What is the reason for this? Today, we will learn about the body's heat production response. 1. Main heat-producing organs. At rest, the body's heat is primarily produced by the viscera, accounting for about 56% of total heat production. Among the visceral organs, the liver has the most vigorous metabolism and produces the most heat. During exercise, skeletal muscle becomes the primary heat-producing organ. Since skeletal muscle constitutes about 40% of body weight, it has enormous heat production potential. Brown adipose tissue plays an important role in heat production under cold conditions, especially crucial in newborns. 2. Forms of heat production. Under normal ambient temperatures, body heat primarily comes from the basal metabolism of all tissues and organs, the thermic effect of food, and skeletal muscle contraction and relaxation. In cold environments, the body mainly relies on shivering thermogenesis and enhanced non-shivering thermogenesis to increase heat production, maintaining thermal balance and stable body temperature. 1. Shivering thermogenesis. Shivering refers to the simultaneous, involuntary, rhythmic contraction of skeletal muscle flexors and extensors. During this, the muscle contractions perform no external work, and all energy is converted into heat. The tissue responsible for shivering thermogenesis is skeletal muscle. In cold environments, the body first exhibits pre-shivering muscle tone, increasing the metabolic rate. Shivering superimposed on this can increase the metabolic rate 4 to 5 times, significantly raising heat production, which helps maintain thermal balance. 2. Non-shivering thermogenesis. Non-shivering thermogenesis, also known as metabolic thermogenesis, increases heat production by raising the metabolic rate of tissues. All tissues and organs can produce heat metabolically, but the most effective tissue is brown adipose tissue, located in areas like the interscapular region, around major neck vessels, and the inguinal area. Brown adipose tissue has a high metabolic heat output. Adults have very little, while newborns have relatively more. Newborns' temperature regulation is not fully developed, and they cannot shiver. So they rely mainly on metabolic thermogenesis to maintain body temperature in cold conditions. 3. Regulation of heat production. 1. Neural regulation. Cold stimulation can excite the shivering center located in the posterior hypothalamus. Signals travel via efferent pathways to spinal cord anterior horn motor neurons, causing shivering. It also causes the hypothalamus to release thyrotrophin-releasing hormone, TRH, which stimulates the anterior pituitary to release thyroid-stimulating hormone, TSH, thereby promoting the production and secretion of thyroid hormone by the thyroid gland, increasing body heat production. It can also stimulate the sympathetic nervous system, promoting the release of epinephrine and norepinephrine from the adrenal medulla, increasing metabolic heat production through neurohumoral regulation. 2. Humoral regulation. Thyroid hormone is the most important humoral factor regulating non-shivering thermogenesis. If the body is exposed to a cold environment for several weeks, thyroid activity significantly increases, leading to substantial secretion of thyroid hormone. By regulating mitochondrial function and NA-KAT-PASE activity, it can increase the metabolic rate by 20% to 30%. Additionally, epinephrine, norepinephrine, and growth hormone can also promote metabolic thermogenesis. Therefore, in the cold winter, when we shiver, it is our skeletal muscles engaged in shivering thermogenesis. Northern winters rely on heating, southern winters rely on sheer willpower and shivering. Northerners survive winter with equipment. Southerners survive winter entirely by shivering. Try to understand this saying using the knowledge learned today. Goodbye.